Come at me, bro.
Damn it, I was trying to get mine ready in time too.
Come at me, bro.
I didn't get the memo.
Damn it. I tried.
Welcome and hello, everyone.
What a time it is to
Hello.
be a Star Wars fan right now, dude.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah,
Right.
Oh,
Right. Oh, he's even got the t-shirt on. What a ledge. Welcome.
Hello.
Well, week 4, really. Isn't it week 4, really?
Yeah.
Part 5, episode 5. Kenobi. What's going on? It's Batman. What's going on, dude? No, what are you on then? Batman. Killer.
Mr. Tauntaun.
Mark, Mr. Tauntaun, how you doing, man? Hope you're feeling better. Adam. Kujira Jedi. These fine gentlemen. Danny. Oh, Danny boy. Best episode yet. Oh, I think we're about to confirm that. How are we this week, gentlemen?
Amazing.
Phenomenal.
Right.
Fantastic.
Very, very
Unbelievable,
Say it.
Jeff.
Tim's better than yesterday.
Live!
He's alive! Oh. Fashionably late as usual.
Yeah,
How you doing, man?
only 3 minutes. Not
Yeah.
bad. What's up? How y'all doing?
Good, man. Good. How are you?
I'm good. Elvis, you hating?
Hating on what?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
He ain't hating, man. He's not hating this week.
No, I'm on the part where there's something cool happening, and I'm sending a picture over to Carter. I don't want to mention it yet because I'm sure we'll get there, but it's just one of my favorite.
Is
parts
it
of
what
the
the is it about the picture I sent earlier, or is it something different?
show. It's something different.
I'll send it over.
The Vader's bitch ass having 6 grips
Send
instead of
it.
7. Because that's dumb.
Yep.
Yeah, he says that after he gets his New Hope Vader.
You just,
There's
you're just like,
always-
oh, let me add another grip on here.
There's always something with they do something. Some might. How can we make Vader's saber different for this one? I don't know. Put an extra grip on there.
Well, no, I guess they used a master replica, an old
That
one.
was the whole conversation.
Yeah. That you guys already had or what?
Yeah,
Like beforehand.
10 seconds.
Oh, are you what are you saying about that? What you just sent me? Like I noticed it when I was watching it. So, but what are you saying
Talking to me?
about what you sent me?
It's right.
Yeah, it's very right.
They made it right.
It's very right. So was Obi's. Obi's was right too.
This whole episode was very right.
Yeah, dude.
It was
I
very,
saw that too.
very, very right. But
Oh, I got memes. Hold on, let me send you guys memes real quick.
I'm
Just a couple.
gonna crack on with the introductions. So obviously our guests need no introduction at all. We've got Blue Mamba.
Yeah.
We've got Tim, Darth Rage. We've got our saber savior, Mr. Kyber Fanatic.
What's up?
Our sound font lord. Elvis the Blues Bro, Chris the Nerd Dad, and we are waiting on a couple guys coming out. And guys, obviously, I don't really think I need to ask anything. Let's be honest, but Kenobi Part 5. What do you think?
It was
I
okay.
don't have episode 2, so I just did Revenge of the Sith.
It was great.
Jesse's staging a protest.
It was good. That's it. We can end the stream there. That's all we needed to say.
Wait, well, listen, thanks for joining.
I got more to say though. I got lots to say.
Is this the episode that we all kind of hoped we would get
Yes.
after Part 4?
Absolutely. Oh, no,
It was
what
different.
you
It wasn't the way I expected to happen, but everything kind of
Yeah.
happened the way we wanted it to. Just
Exactly.
slightly
What
different
more
here and
could
there.
you ask for?
I expected a lot of Reva backstory, but they
They
did the
got you there in a
backstory
few
in a
seconds,
little.
man.
They did
Yeah,
it a couple times.
Yeah,
but yeah. They separated it.
Yeah. And that's what I was telling you, Jesse. I was like, they don't gotta spend a whole episode on her. They just got boom right there.
Yeah, but they
Done.
didn't have to spend a whole episode on flashbacks either.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
they've been
I kinda
seeing
would've
just the
enjoyed-
right amount
No,
of
they
time.
didn't. It played a couple times.
Yeah. Throughout the whole episode. And
Yeah,
then those
the Reva backstory
flashbacks
happened a couple
were
times throughout the whole episode too.
no, just like once. I'm talking about the flashbacks
No, it
were
happened
more.
like a couple times.
And I'm talking about the Anakin and Obi-Wan flashbacks were
That's cool, yeah.
foreshadowing what was going on through the whole episode.
Yeah, I know, dude.
Yeah.
It happened a couple times through the episode.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna start off
more
with that
times
one.
with Reva,
Got a few
but more
talking
times than
points.
Reva.
Okay, maybe like one or two more.
That's what I'm saying.
Boys.
We've got a few talking points to go through. If anyone has anything else, we'll add that
Yo,
on.
Carter sucks.
Carter sucks. Let me write that one down. Is that 2 S's or 1?
5.
It's with a Z.
It's with a Z.
Jesse's just mad, dude.
So I want to kick you off with
Carter
the
just wants to
flashback.
start a fight.
I want to kick you off with that episode 2 time period flashback. How friggin' awesome, amazing, perfect was that?
It was sick.
I loved what we got. I mean, I did kind of raise an eyebrow to like, they have all this technology. Why didn't they deep fake them like, younger? But whatever.
I thought the same.
Yeah.
And the photo that I sent Carter a minute ago was the Tusken Slayer in his hand, and how Obi had
Yeah.
the right hilt as well. Just the fact that they got the sabers right. That's cool.
They got the sabers right. They got the robes right. You just got the whole feeling of that.
Obi-Wan, they nailed that. Sam and I were talking about it because they had to thin his beard out and that Obi mullet. They nailed it. He looks like you just pulled him from episode 2.
Yeah.
Anakin's hair looks
Before
great,
episode
too.
2.
Yeah.
It was when we opened with that, there was 3 things I needed. The sabers had to be right. The tone of the voice had to be right because they're both older, and the mannerisms had to be right. So, and what I mean by the mannerisms had to be right, they shot Attack of the Clones 22 years ago.
Jesus.
That's a long time. That's a long time to try and pull a performance back from in terms of, and then they nailed it all. I do agree with Hayden looked a little bit older than what he should have. I think we can all agree they maybe could have de-aged him a little bit more.
It was just the crow's feet.
Yeah.
But even Obi looked great. You wouldn't look great, even just the way he looked. I just felt like he looked better than Hayden. So I was like, did they do anything to Ewan or not?
Yeah, they obviously did more work on him.
Had a bigger budget for him.
He was absolutely perfect, wasn't he? And that.
Did they have a wig on? Did they have wigs or no? I only watched it
they had
once.
to.
They had wigs.
Surely, yeah, because it was too perfect. When we come in and we seen the back of Hayden straight away, and you're like, shit, this is around episode 2. It was perfect, and it was so nostalgic as well. And it's funny because all the people who hated the prequels rather, all the people who hated the prequels, they're now online going, oh, this was awesome, this was so good, and we had that continue throughout the whole episode. So there were parallels to Anakin's behaviour back then to Vader's behaviour through the episode. Pardon me. I don't know where this coughs came from, which is strange. Reva, her backstory, very, very quick, but we got
very
there.
simple.
Very, very simple. And it didn't have to be overcomplicated, right?
No, I just felt a lot of people were overcomplicating it, but it was just the younglings in that flashback from the very first episode turned around, ran away, and ran to Anakin, and then saw him. Boom, there it is, done. Wrap it up.
Yep.
That's all you need.
We all called
God,
it
Carter,
exactly
you're
right.
so right, dude.
Yeah. No, we did. We every one of us called it. That's the way.
Yeah, I think the only question was how did she get out of it alive? Did she just?
Well, she said she played dead.
No, I think
but
obviously we know that now, but that was the only question any of us really had was how did she survive it? Did he take her and turn her in? You know, how did that come about? So yeah.
Well, that's the next part. Do you guys want a backstory of how she and Vader ended up, how she became one of his Inquisitors? Is that something you guys want to see, or she's like,
I feel
it's
like
whatever?
that was years later. You know, she was a
100%.
sewer, a sewer rat when they found her.
Did she end up with a Fennec Shand belly, a Robo belly?
As a child?
Yeah, possibly.
I'm sure we would have seen it. I don't know.
We may see it if she comes back all like, hey.
Well, I mean,
Maybe it's the dark side.
Yeah.
Well, she was a kid. I don't know.
it definitely comes across that Anakin impaled her as a youngling. Whether
I didn't get that.
Yeah, I mean, they show him, and I don't know, because it's when she sees Vader coming towards her, and they show Anakin blue lightsaber stabbing little Reva, and then
but it shows it in a
play.
child. I remember him coming. Coming at her. I don't remember seeing.
Yeah, they stab
at the same time
with a blue lightsaber,
like the same time Vader stabs her in present time. Yeah, it kind of like fuses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's quick flashes, but it's definitely there. And I didn't know if that was, again, just her imagining or that's what actually happened. And I think that's what actually happened.
I like this comment from Batman. Getting stabbed with a lightsaber is non-fatal in Star Wars, apparently. How pissed
Qui-Gon Jinn.
How pissed is Qui-Gon right now?
No shit.
You know, like, holy shit.
Kylo got stabbed. He came back from the Force.
Oh yeah, well,
everybody else
all got cut in half
and came back. Yeah,
it's fine. Little hole. You guys find out.
Yeah, but I mean, this is the thing. The lightsaber, I'd imagine a lightsaber would cauterize the wound, so you wouldn't.
Yeah.
You're not gonna bleed out.
Did she get stabbed twice? Because they insinuated like the way she looked at him, right, was when she was a kid, and then he went like this, and then it cut to when she got stabbed essentially a second time.
Yeah.
So basically, you can get stabbed in the stomach twice in Star Wars universe and still live, but Qui-Gon can only do it once.
Well, he didn't even live.
That's
he just died.
Great point. She's been stabbed in the same way twice,
and it's scarred, so it's gonna hurt even more.
By the same person.
Yeah.
Right.
Can someone tell me how big, like how that big cannon could get through that blast door, but our lightsaber can cut right open?
Wouldn't that mean that Darth Vader has failed to kill her twice then?
Well, they didn't even really try. They could have killed her while she was laying there, but they didn't.
I don't see her as a threat. You see how Vader was treating her the whole time? And during their little duel?
Sup, Zaki? You working?
And he was legit just toying with her.
Yeah, that was real toying. He didn't even pull out his lightsaber.
Yeah, that's one thing that kind of stuck up kind of bee in my bonnet was how can she get stabbed? Number one, as a youngling and survive, and then number two, they're teasing her to survive.
Yeah.
This attack as well, finding the communicator.
Well, now Elvis, you had that theory that it was going to be Reva and Obi Wan versus the Grand Inquisitor and Vader. Now I feel like it's really going to happen, just because of all that.
Yeah, I mean they'll end up having some fight, and then they'll get divided, right? And then it will be Reva against the Vader or Grand Inquisitor. I'm not sure because I mean they're both nemesis.
It's going to be Vader and Obi Wan for sure.
Right.
I don't know. Do you think?
But it would be.
Well, she's going to go to Tatooine, right? That's what it seems like.
Yeah, I think she's.
That's what it seems like.
I don't know if she's going to go, or if her knowledge of that is just going to play into, like Vader ends up killing her without finding out what she knows. So I don't know if she's I feel like she is because she knows Owen. The clues that she got was basically Owen and a boy, Tatooine. And those are like the things that she knows. So I feel like she is going to go.
I feel like she's not going to be a part of whatever the last fight would be, though. Mm-hmm. I think she's done. Besides, like maybe just being on Tatooine.
I think what's going to happen is because the shuttle that they left on, the hyperdrive was down, and the Empire was like right behind them. So I think the Empire's going to capture them. That's going to lead to round 2. During round 2, Vader's going to think Obi-Wan's dead. Obi-Wan's going to escape. He's going to go back to Tatooine, find Reva stalking, like like looking over their little farm, and he's going to be like, dude, what is this? And they're going to have a little clash there.
See, I think the last episode is just going to be a long, drawn out, slow space chase.
Like Last Jedi?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
I would
be genius.
I would yeet myself, dude.
yeah.
So
I'm with Carter on that one.
the Collector's Outpost, okay, that it was something that I was stuck on for about 15-20 minutes at the end of the episode.
Yeah, John, I thought the same thing.
He did do a motion, so there was a motion. He put his hands together, but it was just kind of like it was super quick, and then Vader turns around, the Grand Inquisitor starts talking to her, and there's a moment he kind of goes like this, but it's so fast that you can't really tell if that's really what happened.
Her saber is designed apparently to come apart into two, so it can be reconnected.
Mm-hmm.
So
But that
it's
was-
most likely
the
reconnected.
circular part to come apart. That I don't understand, because it also comes apart, and opens, butterfly, right? I don't understand how the mechanics.
There's like
of
that
work at
middle
all.
section, I think, that comes out or something.
And the middle section makes sense to me. It's the ring around
The middle of the ring. I don't know.
Yeah,
I only
'cause it
watched
looked
it once.
It looked a bit short.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, when they're disconnected, it's
If you see the ring, it has 3 sections. There's the 2, and then there's the line, and then there's like the middle piece.
Yeah.
I think the middle piece just totally comes off, and then they have the 2 little stubs. I don't know how it comes apart or where it came back.
They shouldn't put the
Like that,
retention
but-
screw on tight enough, and it
Yeah. It's got the
So-
KR J-lock type thing.
okay. What do you think Reva's motivation is at this point? Because I mean,
No idea.
she just fought Vader and very clearly knows now she's nothing against him.
I
Mhm.
think
Can't even swing it.
She doesn't
I
know
think-
that Luke's his kid though.
No,
right?
but I do. But I think, like, she's upset with Obi-Wan because he was not able to stop Anakin, and he failed Anakin,
He said
right?
that, yeah.
And he was not, and Obi-Wan was not able to save like any of the Jedis or anything like that. But he decides to go off and protect his one kid. So in her mind, it's probably like, what the heck, dude? Like, you didn't even try with anyone else, but with this one kid, you're going to protect this one kid for what reason?
I could see that.
Yeah.
I also am curious, what if she doesn't have any ill intentions? What if her intention's good? What if she's thinking like a Jedi right now? Like, oh my God, he was protecting
a kid?
something. Maybe I need to protect that, and that's the way to get it back at
Could be.
Vader. Like,
Well, I mean, she even admitted she's not even with Vader. Like
She's got a soft spot
she
for-
played she played Inquisitor this entire time for the perfect moment to stab him in the back.
She's
Obviously,
definitely not a
yeah.
Jedi though.
No.
I think I
She still
figured it
did
out.
fucked up shit.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Well,
I
I
just
mean,
think
she's
very
she's
upset.
teasing that turn, though, isn't she? Like they're teasing the conversation that they had through the door, her and Obi-Wan. Like she was actually giving him the time of day and opening up and explaining everything to him. She didn't need to do that, so they're teasing a turn. But when does the turn occur? Is it now?
Teasing a what? What are you saying?
Turn.
She's gonna turn.
turn,
She's-
okay.
Yeah. So, is it going to be now, or is it going to be a case of she gets to Tatooine and then changes her mind as to whatever her intentions were?
Either or.
Because Obi-Wan doesn't like it. He's like, "Oh shit, something bad's happening."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was rewatching their facial expressions.
This is just a small idea. What if she was the inside scoop for Maul to know there's a kid on Tatooine? When he says you're
No, because they get that
What'd
from
he just
Rebels
do?
when they put the 2 holocrons together. That's how he knows that he has to go to Tatooine.
Yeah. I find it hilarious though, like all these friggin' haters over the last 4 weeks going, "Oh, it's broken Rebels continuity." No, it fucking hasn't. Calm down.
I mean, it did, but we had to wait for it to finish.
Well, this is what I'm saying though. Like in the grand scheme of things, it hasn't broken it, and people are too fast to jump to conclusions. Like, we know they were never going to break Rebels continuity. Ahsoka is Rebels season 5, so they were never ever going to do that.
Do y'all think that because of this, do you think like in the future they should drop these series all at once so because like them doing it week to week, like yeah, it's fun like doing all this and like theorizing what the next episodes are going to be, but like, it also gives time for people to like just pick apart and just like complain even further.
Because Disney,
I would-
everything on
People
Disney
are
Plus
talking.
is weekly.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I mean, people are going to talk no matter what. I mean, if they drop it all at once,
not even just Star
they'll
Wars,
still
though.
find
It's-
something.
every show on Disney Plus is weekly. So
They'll still find something. You know.
Except for Visions. Visions wasn't weekly. Visions
That's true.
Was, but that's different.
Oh, I'm
I
so
guess.
stoked for Vision Season 2. So stoked. Let's talk about Vader's power. Like, we knew we were going to get
Yes.
ultimate power
Damn.
Vader, right? I'm just going to let Carter run with this one, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit back.
Where
Go
you want
ahead.
me to start? Where you want me to start? Want me to-
Dude, you start wherever you want to, man.
Okay. I mentioned this beforehand, right? Jesse wasn't here, but I mentioned this beforehand. When he pulled the shuttle down, he did it with so ease. Like we've seen people in the past do it and struggle. Like Ahsoka did in season 7, struggled. Like she like literally had to hold on to Rex and still couldn't hold on to it, right? Rey did it and she accidentally shot lightning or whatever. Vader walked up, went boom, get down here. Like nah, you ain't going anywhere. Wrong one. Who cares? It was still a sick looking shot. That was amazing, and he just
But did
ripped
it
the
still
doors
take it
open.
out of him because he didn't try to stop the second one? So was he like
moved pretty
forced,
quick.
exhausted?
I mean, the second one did move pretty quick. Yeah,
Yeah, it was already gone, kind of.
yeah.
You gotta wait till the force came. I had to replenish it back, like your life bar. Used all of it.
Vader was Neo,
Bro,
and it was
He
amazing.
was Neo. That was insane,
Then he just rips the hull right off. Oh my god, it was
bro.
so
And you
cool.
can hear
Bro.
him going. You can hear like grunting.
The
while
boy-
he's
yeah,
doing it.
yeah.
Ah!
Yeah.
It's like full on
So
hate
upset.
right there.
It was like
Well,
like upset and out of frustration because he knows he's so
Yeah.
damn close.
Mhm.
When he grabbed that ship without any friggin' hesitation, who else was like, oh shit, he's done a Star Killer?
I think
The first
everybody.
thing I thought of was Star Killer with that fucking Star
Somebody
Destroyer.
already de-aged Hayden.
Yeah,
on
we were talking
YouTube.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually pretty good.
I haven't seen that yet.
And then
Yeah,
when
it felt so
Reva
Star
came up
Killer. It was
behind
almost
him,
like I was hitting the B button, on the remote, trying to get the. Like,
but it was like one of those like ones where because he did it so quick, he grabbed it and he held it and then he brought it down. It was like one of those like people. Oh, okay, we're done. But when Reva came up behind him and was about to like slice at him, and he was just standing there and just like stopped it. Bro, I about lost my mind. I about lost my mind, and he was like dodging and everything. Like, he was just doing this, just straight up. To me, that reminded me of Anakin from like Clone Wars. There are like some moments in like the Clone Wars where he'll dodge like that. He'll just like do this. That's what it reminded me of. That was
Yeah.
sick.
it's so little movement. Everything's one handed. It's just
Right.
not in my house.
I liked how we've seen that as well in the flashback to the lightsaber training. Was how Anakin went one-handed, and we've seen that beat-down style move with the, like he was holding a fucking billy club or something, and just like bang, bang,
I thought that was
That
cool
was-
to see him fighting like Vader in that flashback.
Yeah. Okay, it's
Obi
been
Wan
there
actually
all along,
went reverse grip at one point too. I don't know if you guys
Yeah.
caught that.
Yeah.
and I think as well, it's like you see flashes of him kind of becoming Vader during Episode 2. You see that with the Tusken Raiders and bits and pieces. But now we know it started way before that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how long before
Well,
Episode
I
2.
got the
that
feeling
came
that this was right before Episode 2. I mean,
Yeah.
like literally,
Probably like right before they got called to.
Yeah, and he gets to meet
Yeah.
Padme again.
Or it could have been right before. They could have been training before they were heading up the elevator.
Yeah,
Because
I mean,
they are because they were coming back from a mission, and they happen to be
Yeah.
on Coruscant where they're practicing, and then they're on Coruscant when they go see Padme.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that would work. That would work.
I thought it was interesting just seeing how much better a swordsman Anakin was, even at that age, than Obi-Wan was. And Obi-Wan was not a master yet either, because he didn't get the rank of master until after Geonosis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he was still just a Jedi Knight. But yeah, like Anakin, but still, even though Anakin was a better swordsman then, Obi-Wan still beat him. Thought that was cool.
We could talk about the way that they dropped that flashback in throughout the whole episode. During key decision-making points for Vader, and how Obi-Wan knew exactly how A, he was thinking, B, how he was going to react. He's not patient enough for a full assault. He always goes for the victory, and it's always his downfall because he doesn't think about the other potential outcomes.
Yeah.
He just sees red and goes. The way they dropped all that
in, always going for the check.
Yeah. Like the way they dropped that in throughout the episode, they've done a beautiful dual purpose thing where they gave us the flashback and they explained exactly how Obi-Wan achieved what he did in that episode. He knew.
And not only that episode, it's a parallel to the final battle between them. Well, not the but the Revenge of the Sith battle, because it's the same hubris that got Anakin there. He didn't see. He's all about the end. He's all about finishing it like that, and that's what cost him. So
it's just like tunnel vision. Like you're looking at this, but you're not realizing where I'm.
Yeah, that part as well, when he beats Obi-Wan's saber away, and he said, "You're beaten, Master." And then they go through this kind of little physical kind of altercation, and all of a sudden, whoop, that's mine now.
Yep.
Do we think that's going to have any bearing on what we hope we're going to have another? We have to get another fight.
I think so. Yeah, we would have to.
Because we're seeing Kenobi now. He's no longer that broken, PTSD-ridden person we've seen in the first couple episodes. He's stepping back up to that role as a protector, as a defender, as a leader. The confidence has grown so much again in the last 2 episodes, really since Fortress Inquisitorius, and the hesitation's gone. He's straight out with the lightsaber. He's doing his thing. He's obviously reconnecting with the Force. He's getting his moves back, essentially.
Yeah, when they were all like funneled into the cave, he was just going.
Yeah,
going. It's just like riding a bike.
And we finally got to see a thermal detonator explode.
Yes,
bro. I was so sad when that happened. Low key, I was like, oh.
Yeah, but it had to happen though. Like she had no, because you think to yourself, if it didn't happen, then surely she would have had to have been in Rogue One because of her standing with the Empire. So it had to happen.
Well, you could just see even in the show with the actors, the connection they have together. You know what I mean? And so even when he knew that she was going to kill herself, he was just like, there's the connection was there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And the connection with the droid that died right before that. Oh my God, I started crying at that point.
Yeah, I did too. I hate seeing droids die.
I mean, this droid, like, he knows he's done for, and he like goes up to her to say goodbye.
Yep. And shuts down at the perfect moment.
You mean Wrecker, dude? You mean Wrecker? You mean Commander Cody, dude?
Wrecker.
Yeah, I think we can finally dispel that theory.
That was a nice theory. It was a nice theory.
It was a fun theory.
Batmat just read my mind. K2SO flashbacks.
Yeah. Very much so.
I was literally about to say that. Oh, wrong one. There we go.
What about Obi-Wan handing over his lightsaber to Haja?
Yeah, I was just going to mention that.
I mean, they're on that ship together, so he's obviously got it back, right? But when he handed it to him, I was like, "What are you doing right now? I don't even understand. Like, why would you?"
Because there's more ways to fight without a weapon, as Obi-Wan said. And then it goes to that flashback where he gets disarmed.
And speaking of sabers,
hand.
did anybody freeze frame the box of hilts and see if we could recognize any?
I didn't recognize a single one.
Yeah,
no, they're all. I'm pretty sure they're all new designs. I was hoping to see a clan hilt. Honestly,
I thought there was a clan hilt. There wasn't.
I think there was one that was like very similar, but
yeah.
It'd be so amazing to see a Qui-Gon hilt at any point in this show.
Yeah, one of those hilts on the thing, it looked like a Qui-Gon mixed with like a Kirtan.
It was like half of it had the grip. Yeah.
Has anyone got anything? So I'm pretty much at the end of my kind of points, but we're going to obviously go back into a lot of stuff. Anything in particular anyone noticed or wanted to talk about? If not, this is going to be a really short show.
There's just so many major key points that we've already said, but it's like I didn't catch anything.
Yeah, we kind of jumped around versus like going chronological this time. Leia getting the hatch open, a little hokey. With Lola floating there the entire episode, and then she finds Lola there at the very end. I'm like, all right,
that's convenient.
It's Star Wars. Things have to work out for the plot.
The pathetic attack that Lola.
And it's got the little restraining bolt that, little pin restraining bolt on her that,
she was like, oh,
pops off.
A restraining bolt. Like, yeah, you've seen that in the dark. Come on.
It was okay. I did think that part was just a little hokey, but they needed to find something for her to do in the episode, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This would be the first episode we didn't see all the Inquisitors, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We saw the Reva.
Fourth sister wasn't here. Fifth brother wasn't there.
Yeah, dude, get them out of the show, bro. Get them out of this show.
Let's talk about the Grand Inquisitor for a moment, right? Obviously.
But I thought he was dead.
I want to tie this in with how obviously Kenobi beautifully played Reva.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he played her like a fiddle, right? He's like, you're not bringing him to me, I'm bringing him to you. And I was like, okay, tables turning. He actually seen the wheels spinning. Like, this is my opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
And then, obviously, the Grand Inquisitor, right?
Yeah.
Now, obviously, do you think, obviously, Vader knew that she was going to try something, otherwise...
I think Vader knew the whole time. I think Vader was nursing the Grand Inquisitor back to health and letting her, hang herself, basically.
Yeah. He knew. And everyone last week was like, this isn't my Vader. Not y'all, but like everyone's like, this isn't my Vader, dude. This isn't him. He wouldn't do this. And I'm sitting here like, just wait. He's gonna just wait.
The Grand Inquisitor
came walking out just like
nothing.
Yeah, the rumors of my death are greatly exaggerated.
Jesse said this, but it would have been so funny if you just floated in on his little helicopter, just dropped in.
When she was dueling Vader and she started spinning it, for a second I was like, "Oh my god, don't fly!"
He's gonna fly. He's got to, because he said in an interview that they fly. And
oh no, don't do it.
Hey, did you guys catch?
I could be sick.
I hope that's the funnest misdirect ever.
Did you catch Rupert Friend on Jimmy Kimmel?
Yeah.
Would you catch that? I saw it this morning, and they were talking about. He said, but you died though, right?" And he goes, you got stabbed in the stomach, and that's when he goes, "Yeah, I got stabbed in one of them."
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And that was aired before last night's episode.
That was last week, right?
I think it was last week. No,
I'm surprised I didn't see that all over Instagram.
I saw the interview, but I didn't want to risk, because I knew. I mean, come on, if you're gonna have him on the show for something, they're gonna discuss something. I was like, I'm just gonna skip it. So I watched it this morning, and I was like, yeah, he already pretty much spoiled it right there. Which we all knew he's gonna come back anyways, but still.
Yeah.
Well, let's look forward to the last. Well, what we think is the last. Is I had an interesting. Our good buddy Sean from SP Sabres this morning, and he seems to be of the impression that they're completely misdirecting us, and there's not 6 episodes. He thinks there's 10. No, they definitely said there was 6. And he was like, yeah, but Ewan McGregor said this at Celebration. And I'm like, I think he was trying to get a reaction for a potential second season.
Yeah.
You know, so he's under the impression that there's 10. It would be fucking awesome if there was, because there's 12 episodes of Andor. But I think it's obvious we're coming to the conclusion of this story. The next episode needs to be 50 minutes, an hour.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'll take an hour and a half.
I would totally put
nothing less.
I would legit. I would. If it's an hour, okay, fine. If it's an hour and a half, oh, I'm gonna be ecstatic. It'd be great.
I'd be totally fine with a 45-minute cliffhanger and a mention of a part 2 coming in a couple months.
Well, I saw that it was an interview.
It was Stranger Things.
Kind of, yeah. I saw it on. I don't know.
Yeah, but there's really not much left to do, though.
Yeah, they said that this season ends. It's going to end, and if there is a season 2, it's going to be a different story. But this one, there is an ending to this season.
Mm-hmm. So we haven't really even seen Beru yet, other than the one shot in. So I'm pretty sure we'll get back there and have some interaction with them. And I am convinced that we will get a hello there, and it's going to be to Obi-Wan. He's going to do it to Luke.
Yeah. Right after he kills.
I'd also love to see him get set up in his, Obi-Wan, hut. By the
See, that would be fun. Like he's moving in, like he's going to move in.
And then he sees
because of the
Luke
box of stuff.
Hello there,
Well, what needs to happen in the next episode? Leia needs to go back to Alderaan.
Yep. And
the final battle.
Where the Vader fight is. I don't know.
They don't need to show that though, right? I mean, it could just be she's off, or
they're being slow chased by the Empire right now, so they got to get away from that somehow.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to happen, Luke has to get the T-16 toy. Yes, he does. Jesse wants to see that so bad.
Yep.
She needs to get back to Alderaan.
I think the T-16 binary sunset last few seconds of the episode for sure.
Yep. Yeah, there'll be a binary sunset for sure.
So she needs to get back to Alderaan. The Grand Inquisitor needs to do something. We need to have another fight with Vader. Reva's going to Tatooine. That's a lot for 50 minutes.
We still got to get Qui-Gon too.
Mm-hmm.
Qui-Gon.
So it has to be longer than 15 minutes. It has to be longer than 15 minutes. That's so much to cram into one episode that it's either Sean's correct, there's going to be more episodes, they're just saying there's only 6, or you have so much to cram into one episode, which could either be a good thing or a bad thing.
You still think Cal's going to show up?
I don't. I thought if it was going to happen, I thought episode 5 would be perfect.
There could be a post-credit scene. I'll give you a little hope and say it might be a post-credit scene, but I wouldn't bet it.
Yeah, I mean, I thought if it was going to happen,
what would be the post-credit scene?
What if it's that?
Show?
What if the post-credit scene is actually a full-on trailer for Jedi Survivor? Because it's at the same time.
A live-action version of the video game.
No, it's got to be something tied with the show. I think it'd be
like that.
I think it's
a Reva show.
If everybody's saying there's a Reva show, and it could be that.
And that's what the
Reva show. We know her story. We know where she's been for the last.
Yeah. If it continues though, say like there's like how we have a Mando timeline, there could be an Obi timeline. I don't know.
As much as I would love more Ewan McGregor, right? I don't think we need it.
No, another Obi show for sure.
And the way that they're doing this, right? The way that they are starting to kind of tie up this limited series, let's just say for just now, I think they would risk real danger of screwing it up.
Yeah, I think we're gonna.
Yeah, I think Sean said it really well when he just said, "You can't do Obi-Wan without Vader." So if there's another season and there's no Vader in it, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
I think
I agree with that.
We've already got Hayden confirmed for Ahsoka, so it's really easy to throw Ewan in there as well and do some legitimate Clone Wars flashbacks because
that would be great.
Yeah, that I'd love to see.
To see Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Ahsoka together again, that would be
live action. That would be kind of sick.
What if they done another Kenobi season, but based it around the Clone Wars, and we have Hayden Christensen, Ewan McGregor. We have Rosario Dawson.
Yeah, I would watch that all day.
Ashley Eckstein.
So
But
season
then-
2, that's the prequel, essentially.
Well,
She's
this is the
young.
thing, though. It wouldn't be Rosario Dawson because she's too old. So it would have to be.
Well, they're all too
Ashley.
old now.
Yeah,
Have
they're
to be
all
Ashley.
old. That'd be a lot of money in CGI.
Oh yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
Hey, so
And
when
then we
did
could
that?
have Ashley, Matt, and Tag do the voices. That would be hilarious.
When did the fight for Chrysanthemum and Obi-Wan take place? Clone Wars, or after Episode 3?
It was after episode 3. It was
So how about season 2 Obi-Wan for that?
Chrysanthemum. They just based it off that comic.
Mhm.
Yeah. I
Would it be as hype as Obi versus Vader though?
Not,
No, that's
not
not.
even,
No.
not
I
even
don't think they're gonna do
close, dude. But it would be something.
It would be something.
Maybe people thinking, you know how like there's leaks saying that we're getting a season 2 of Obi. Maybe those leaks are just a different show with a character from this show.
That could be it. Yeah, it could be it. I mean,
Yeah.
Anakin show, or I'm sorry,
Vader
Vader.
show.
A Vader
Give
show. I would,
us
dude.
Vader
I would
show.
love a
It could
Vader
be.
show.
It could be Vader show, I guess.
Give
Yeah,
us a Vader show.
because you could have Vader without Obi-Wan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
just have him hunt a bunch of Jedi. That'd be
Yeah.
sick.
And you don't have to pay Hayden that much because he's not really in the suit the
Yeah.
entire time. Because it's
No, you
what
don't
he
have
has
to pay Hayden at all.
Yeah, you have 2 stunt
It would
doubles,
be,
right?
it would just be Vader. There would be no Hayden.
Yeah, so if you have 6 episodes of a Vader, you only have Hayden for
No, you don't need him.
10 seconds of one episode, and that's it.
You
Him-
could
him
because,
putting the suit on.
you could do like what they kind of did in the comics. They did when
They
Vader
could just
would go
say
into,
that
like,
they used him and then don't actually use him, like, but they do.
Yeah,
with
but,
well,
like,
'cause-
but like when Vader went to like meditation,
yeah,
he would
true.
go into like this dark side plane or whatever, and like his form would be all dark side, but his limbs would be kind of blue, and there'd be like kind of blue like butterflies, or whatever. They could just flip that and just have like Hayden,
Mm.
like in like kind of a like crusty looking, you know, in this dark side meditation or whatever, in this like dark side plane. You'd have like little flashes or whatever.
Yeah. Louise really wants to see a helmetless Vader, like
Oh,
Full
dude,
on.
that'd be so sick if we get
full
that.
on.
That-
Yeah, I'd love
that-
to see
that-
him get damaged. In
The
this
mythos.
style.
You remember, I think I sent it to Carter, right? And a couple of you guys. The mythos Vader with his half the helmet cut off. I would like to see that in the final battle.
The same
Yeah.
shot from Rebels that Ahsoka did to him. I'd love to see that, and even get. I mean, I know it's already been done, but get that juxtaposition of hearing Anakin's voice with the Vaderness underneath it would be really cool. I mean, shit, they've already the last episode or the one where they went to the fortress. That was basically the video game. Almost not shot for shot, but redone. So why not redo that really, really cool shot?
The hallway was perfect. Where
Yeah, the hallway was-
when they cracked the window and all the water came in. It's exactly how it was in the game. So that just means that Vader had to pay for 2 windows. Once in the
It
game and in the
happened
series.
twice.
What if we
I feel-
got something along the lines of a kind of look what you done to me moment where he takes the helmet off and they fight and he's completely helmetless.
I'd love
Oh yeah.
'Cause
But
he
I-
could do it
it
without the
makes
top
it
of the
off.
helmet.
Yeah.
I mean,
that. But
is
I would
he
just
allowed
want to
have
see
his
the
helmet
crack
on?
first.
I don't think he would volunteer going without the helmet.
Yeah.
No, I think
Because
it'll
he
be a
has
moment.
to use
It'll break.
Force energy to survive without the helmet, right?
Probably.
And that's the comment of the evening, folks.
That is it, dude. That is it.
How big of a
'Cause
nerd
then they ended it with Luke asleep in the bed, and you
Yeah.
know that he was just there going, oh.
I don't know. I'm starting to think there is going to be a Vader show because I saw in an
Hayden said
interview
he's
and
down for it.
they were talking about James Earl Jones, his voice and stuff like that, and they're saying, yeah, we recorded everything we needed and more just in case. I'm like, okay, so what's the and more? Because the guy's getting old. He's getting old, so it's
He done an interview here in the UK.
Well, they didn't
For
use James Earl Jones.
I thought they did.
That's that AI stuff.
Why are they crediting him? They're just
Because
crediting
it's
him.
his
with
voice.
Well,
voice.
because it's his
Voice, yeah.
voice, but it's
Yeah.
just
Respeechers
pre-recorded.
the program.
Yeah. So
But
it's
you
all
can't.
based off the
It's
things
it's
that
one
he
of
said,
yeah. It's
but-
one of those things like we can't download it. Like they had to like commission Respeecher to do it for them.
But also, since you're having the voice of someone that sounds just like him, you kind of have to give him credit for it.
Yeah. Yeah, because well, it's still technically his voice. It's just cut up from past interviews and stuff like that. You know.
And if I was the talent, if I was James Earl Jones, I'd be like, hell yeah, here, just send me $1 billion.
Give me a check,
And
yeah.
you
Exactly.
own
Where's my
voice.
paycheck? Where's my paycheck? And then,
Like, I won't ever have to speak again. You can just use my voice. Go for it.
Yep. Technology is a wonderful thing. What was I going to say?
So we all agree that it just does not make sense for Vader to go to Tatooine.
No
he's
way.
not going
I think
Tatooine.
that would they'd have to explain that away way too much.
Yeah, Vader's not going
unless
there.
Reva goes to him and says, "Hey, Obi-Wan was on Tatooine. He's protecting something there," but I don't see that happening.
Yeah, I just don't think she could even say that because Vader would immediately, I feel like, go and check out his old haunts down there, and then spoil the movie.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah,
or there could be 1,000 people saying you need to go to Tatooine, and he's like, "Fuck that place."
There's some
Never
kid named
again.
Skywalker living in your old
There's
family
sand
home.
there. I hate sand.
This is sand. Just going back to what Chris was saying about a potential Vader show. I did an interview here about 3, 4, 5 weeks ago, just before the show came out, and like he was questioned on a Vader show, and he was really coy about it, and he was kind of like, "Oh, you never know. I hope so." Like it was all, but he had that look on his face, like he knew something. But here's the thing with that, like
This is the part of the stream where Sam starts to reach, and then he is convinced.
No, I'm not reaching at all. If we do get a Vader show, right? If we do get a Vader show, does that ruin the character? Does that ruin the mystique?
I mean, if they ruin it, they ruin it. But if they don't ruin it, they just got to do it good, right?
just have Deborah Chow do it.
We'll get a brand new lightsaber hilt too.
Yeah, there you
I'd
go.
be okay with that. The only thing I'd worry about is, like showing too much power, and then when it gets back into the originals, you're like, where'd all the power go? I don't know.
That's a good point.
You'll just look at it from a real world perspective and go, technology, the time period that it was filmed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, though, he's in his prime. He's going to be in his
Right.
mid-30s
You expect
right
him
now?
to be super powerful right now. Exactly.
He's,
right.
he's mid-30s just now, but mid-40s in A New Hope. So he's getting past his prime.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, as well, his physical body's in a bad way.
Yeah, he's having to back the tank all the time just to kind of survive and keep from. Plus, that suit is designed to hurt him. So, 10 years of being in that, that's going
It's going to take a toll, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and plus Palpatine purposely put old tech in his suit. His arms, his legs, all that is old, and he's doing it as a punishment for losing against Obi-Wan at the end of episode 3. So at that point we can't really expect much because it's like you got old parts, you're gonna run like that. There's nothing you can do about it. But from what we saw in this episode, he's doing what he can.
2 seconds, guys.
When
Kick him out.
Vader's asked about the suit and he says it's acceptable, it's like, god damn, he's like chastising himself. Like,
Oh yeah, I got that comment. Come on, no, I don't want to grab it. I don't want to get up.
There's a car alarm going off. That was mine. I don't know. I kind of feel that if they did do a Vader show and it goes
It would have to be based on that Charles Soule run that they did like back in 2016. It would have to be based on that because that's like him hunting Jedi and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's like 5 years. Well, it's right after Revenge of the Sith, and then it goes forward in time about 3-4 years. Yeah,
Well,
so it would have to be around that time.
They need to be careful as well because Fallen Order was 5 years after Revenge.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and then the second game is taking place at the same time as the series too.
It's Kenobi. So they could, if they wanted to, drop it 2.5 years or thereabouts after
I thought they showed the Grand Inquisitor in the trailer of the game, don't they?
They did. They did.
Wait, in the
Is
second game? I don't think that's him. I don't think that's him.
Oh, you don't think it is?
No. I don't think it's him.
I think it's the same species, obviously. I don't think
Oh,
it's him.
100%. Yeah, same species.
Okay.
The marking on the head is not there. I don't know if it's concept art or if it was one from the game. He's a lot chubbier, a lot bigger. So imagine kind of like almost like a Jabba. Not that big, obviously, but he's up there. And it looks like in the background he's in Coruscant too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find it.
That's the question everyone's asking. The lightsaber.
There's a lightsaber to the stomach, and lightsabers to the stomach are only fatal to Qui-Gon Jinn. We established that earlier.
Well, wasn't Qui-Gon Jinn kind of more center mass? Was it kind of like?
It might have been, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
You know,
'Cause
stormtroopers, yes,
he's kinda
force users,
grabbing.
no. I don't know. It's that's the kind of one like they need to explain how she survived getting prodded as a youngling, and if she is going to survive, which it looks likely, how is she surviving? Is she pulling from the dark side to survive? Because she's not like the Grand Inquisitor, where he's got 2 stomachs.
Yeah.
Big deal. She's human. Everything is where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Unless it's not, because it's fucking Star Wars. So,
But I mean, they've been making some very quick explanations in this show. So I mean, they could just say it's luck and move on, and you'll just accept it. Like
They could show her in a flashback being rescued and Fennec Shand. If that's what they want to do. Which again, I'd still like to see how she got out of the temple. Because that's she was just playing dead, but I don't know how she got out.
I put in the group chat and the Instagram one. You can see the guy.
Like
He's definitely thicker. Exactly the same species.
Yeah.
He's just thicker. You can see it.
I don't see the markings. Yeah, you're right.
The question is when it comes to that, what's his involvement in this now? So now, what if Reva is in Jedi Survivor? Because it is taking the same place. She leaves the Tatooine. Something happens in between. She could, and again, she's technically an Inquisitor and she's Force sensitive, so she could be part of that. The new villain in the show, the game.
Or she just joins up with Cal Kestis.
Yeah, she could be on the run.
Yeah.
I think that would be cool.
I'd like to see that.
what about Crimson Dawn?
Now they're doing their thing.
They're doing
That's
their
it.
They're doing their thing, dude.
They're there. They're there. Just not doing anything right now.
Yeah.
Well, if she survives, it's because it's in the same.
Oh, you're saying she joins
Time
with
period.
Crimson Dawn?
But what if she does? If she lives.
I mean, then we would have to have a Crimson Dawn show to explain that.
Personally, I think she's going to get yeeted in the next episode, and that's it.
Yeah, I think so.
You know what? And I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Totally okay with that. All these little alternatives. Is she in the video game? Yeet her.
Lives, dies,
Crimson
gets a
Dawn
spin-off. It's all good.
show. Yeah.
That just means we have 6 more weeks of content at that point,
It's,
or more.
I mean, if they totally teased us and said, 6-parter, and then went, got you, and then done a Stranger Things, wait for a month, and part 2, we get another 4 episodes, like, I would shit the bed.
Yeah, I would be upset. I'd be very happy. Because what's
You'd
the
be
next
upset.
series?
I'd be happy.
Well, I wouldn't be upset. What's the next series dated?
Andor.
Andor,
That is
end of August.
5 years after Kenobi.
Mhm.
So
So that,
so you said,
that-
it comes out in August.
5
That
years
means we have like
before
what,
Rogue One.
yeah.
4 weeks of nothing.
Well, it's end of August. It's August 31st.
Oh yeah, so we
we've
have
got,
more time.
We'll have, what, 10 weeks of nothing?
Yeah.
So they could potentially have maybe put another couple in there.
I'm just
I
going to
dunno.
take their word for it. I'm just going to take their word for it and say 6.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be 6. Boba was what? Book of Boba was 7.
7.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, we'll definitely get a Disney gallery of the series.
Oh,
which
dude, I
think
am
which
so
would be
excited for
sick
that.
to see. That would be sick to see. You know, especially what was it when Ewan was talking about the first time he walked on stage? He wasn't in his actual robes, but it was like Obi Wan-esque. Was that part is going to be part of the gallery to see how that happened? Hayden first stepping on as Vader, all that stuff. I don't know how to say.
And many, many younglings.
Wild.
Wild.
Bro, I had a feeling that was going to show. What was it the very first screen that said that
This is a fictional world.
And that whatever. I was like, ooh, someone's dying. And it might be a youngling, it might show a flashback, and boom, first scene was them in Coruscant. I was like, oh, something's gonna happen.
And he's back.
There we go.
I'll be honest, I didn't even realise you'd gone.
Ouch.
No, not like that.
I noticed it right away. I was like, oh, this.
I'm just listening to Chris. And I'm like, well, who's this? Elvis? Where the fuck did he go? Yeah, I think. Is anyone else a little bit nervous?
Carter started talking about the dual wielding before we went live, but you haven't talked about it since we've been live.
Oh, dude, hold on, man. Hold on. I'm getting my picture. Boom. I cannot believe this is a real thing. It's a real thing. This is a real thing. Bro, he got that same.
Yo, let's talk about how short those blades are.
Bro, it's hype, dude. It's so hype.
About 28 inches, right?
Yeah,
Roughly?
dude, it's so
Give
hype.
me a second.
Looks about like that. Yeah.
128 inches. Hype, and I love it.
Well,
Dude,
that
he
would
got
make
that
sense
same
on a
stance.
double-sided.
He got in that same stance Ahsoka did.
Yeah, but
against
even the
Maul in
Obi
Season
and
7.
Anakin, their sabers look short too. Definitely not 37 inches
Yeah.
for sure. I think they just do whatever
What are you
looks
trying to
best
say,
for the
Carter?
scene.
I am so amazed that no one has screen grabbed that yet for Google.
What?
I was going to try and pull up the photo that Carter had there.
Yeah, dude.
I'll send it to you.
I'll send it to the group chat. Should I send it to the group chat? It says no spoilers. I'll send it to you, Sam.
No, I posted spoilers in there.
Well, I
Everyone in
mean,
the group chat get fuck. There you go, Sam.
I mean, we're already all live, so I figured, why are you in that group chat if you're not
Yeah.
part of the show, right? Isn't that what this is all about? Whatever. Shame on me. Kick me out.
Yeah, dude, kick him out, bro. Kick me out too. I'm gonna
What is
leave too. Jesse put spoilers in the group chat, dude. When it says no spoilers, dude, kick him out. Man.
screw it. I've
I
never
got,
kicked
I
out.
got feelings about the clones.
Oh, Tim, I want to hear about that.
That's not something.
Yeah, I want to hear. I really want to hear about that.
The
Well,
clothes.
I understand what they did with the armor to make it much more movable, but I don't like the choices they made with the armor. I really wish they would have scuffed it up some because those guys. I mean, it looks cool as shit, shiny like that, but to me, it's not accurate.
How about
the color is
compared
not
to the
off.
scene? Did you
I
compare it to the
understand.
scene in Revenge of the Sith though, when they're
Yeah,
all walking
yeah.
into the
Yeah, that's
okay.
and that's
They were already
that's-
scuffed up when they're walking in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because these guys were, they'd been through, years of war.
Yeah, true.
The color seems
I mean,
off,
they get
but it's not
shiny
actually
from
off.
time to time, but
That's the 501st color is really supposed to be that lighter blue, but it seems darker because we've only seen it before, movie-wise, in that really dark shot kind of going in. So I
That-
prefer the darker look of it myself.
I'm sure it's the color grading and all that shit
Yeah,
too.
yeah. But for me, I wish they would have done a little bit of a better job. It's really the big gap in the side that I don't like in the armor because that's, part of the pride of building one of these sets is not having any seams anywhere. And, these guys took the shortest of the shortcuts to just kind of leave a big gap in the side. So that's my own personal thing. At the same time, I love the fact that we're seeing live action clones. So bring it,
So I have a question that I actually haven't seen anyone post about it. Okay. So when Reva has Obi-Wan in handcuffs and he's surrounded by stormtroopers, then she said Vader's coming and he shows up and Vader goes, "Where is he?" She goes, "Oh, he's inside." So do they just let her walk him back inside? I don't know if that's me being picky or if that's kind of just whatever, but I realized I was like, so.
Well, he had the stormtroopers take him in there.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. It was kind of like it was kind of weird.
I think Reva was like, okay, she knows kind of like what Kenobi was doing, so she's like, okay, I get what you're doing. So she let him. She basically just let him go.
She wanted to set Vader up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it was like to set him up. It was just kind of weird. Actually, she's like, yeah, he's inside, and all the stormtroopers out there, like, I mean, we did have him. We had him.
Yeah, there's only 2 stormtroopers on him.
I had to rewind that part. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. What do you guys? Okay, Sam taking over. Sam, what do you rate in this episode?
Honestly, for me, it was a solid 10.
Yeah.
And I never give anything a 10, but I think the way they've done it, the way they had the parallel with the flashback and how it was so pertinent to the story they were telling in this episode,
Pre-episode 2, I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting that. I figured they would have done like either Clone Wars or Revenge of the Sith, but they're like, it wasn't even Attack of the Clones. It was before.
Yeah. Probably moments before Attack of the Clones.
Mm-hmm.
Could have been moments, or I mean, they were on Coruscant, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was like looking over.
Yeah.
Look at that, dude. Gosh. Look at that.
How short are them blades, dude?
Bro.
I mean, Vader is 6'8".
Where's it going?
Yeah, he's 6'8". But
I'm
still, they still look
But
short.
like when you're looking at Anakin and Obi-Wan, like you were saying, like they're still pretty short in the flashbacks as well. I really do think
he gets the height. He gets the height from the
from
robot legs. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really do think they made the blade shorter. I don't mind it. I think it looks good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but they do look shorter in the. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was even telling you, Jesse, like right after episode.
Well, bro,
3, I was like, are the blades shorter in episode 3? And you're like, it's probably angles. And I was like, I don't know, man. Look at that, dude.
Well, dude, look up. Here, I'll find it. There's a ridiculous photo of Mace Windu, and his blade
can't be trusted.
Looks long. Hold on.
Is it the one in Revenge of the Sith?
Yeah.
Def, what 10 out of 10?
It's when he's fighting Palpatine.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I completely agree with you, Adam. Completely agree, dude. I loved it. I never give anything a 10. Ever.
It's funny because we got almost everything out of this one episode that we've been talking about for months, except for an actual fight, with Obi and Vader. But we saw flashbacks, we saw live action stormtroopers, we saw the Inquisitors. We saw the Grand Inquisitor too. Everything we wanted was all put in one. Vader's strength. We saw everything in one episode.
Yeah.
So I'm giving it a 10 just for that. We got everything I wanted, and we saw Luke.
I'm gonna give it a 1 out of 10. No, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. It was the greatest thing ever. It was the greatest thing since Revenge of the Sith, right, Jesse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good, man.
That's what everybody says on anytime something new comes out. Say it's the best thing since Mandalorian.
I think so.
Everybody just says Revenge of the Sith.
It was definitely better than Boba Fett.
Oh, 100%.
Oh,
I enjoyed I enjoy Boba Fett, but I'm not hating on it.
But yeah, I enjoy it too.
It's right when he opens the window.
What about you, Tim?
9.5, just because we didn't get a technical Vader Kenobi in this episode. But yeah, it was just a beautiful juxtaposition between the flashbacks, the present, and kind of the inference on what's going to happen in Revenge of the Sith that hadn't happened yet. I mean, I felt it was really well written, well shot, well put together. And again, I've gotten everything I've wanted out of the series so far, except for a Qui-Gon and an interaction between.
Oh snap! This might be fake, so no one shoot me if it's wrong. It says an
John's
hour and a
ready.
half.
That'd be tight.
1 hour, what? 15?
It says that, yeah, it says an hour and a half. No one, okay, if it doesn't happen, no one kill me. All right, I just saw it on Twitter. No one kill me. This ain't going from me. All right,
An hour? Did you say an hour 15?
an hour and
Share
an
my
hour and a
screen.
half.
Look
An
how
hour
long
and a
this
half.
blade is.
Look at that blade, dude.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That thing's huge.
Look at that. That's ridiculous.
That's what she said.
I said an hour and a half. Hour and a half. It better be real, because then I'll be extremely excited. For that.
I mean,
That would make sense. An hour and a half. Everything
There's so much to explain that even if you make the episode 55 minutes, there's so much to explain and to show in 55 minutes. Hour and a half makes more sense.
Yeah. It'd be
Hey
far
Sam,
too
did you
rushed.
notice that Elvis is gone?
Yeah, I noticed,
Yeah, this
just
time
make
I
sure.
noticed too.
I noticed that this time. Oh, I hope to God it's.
So wait. So all right, Carter, you said last episodes you saw was hour and a half. Remember when
Yeah, I'm going
remember
through-
when
I'm
we
going
did the
through-
math?
yeah.
That adds up.
Mm-hmm.
If
Because now people,
episode was-
I'm going through the replies right now. And
because
people,
people,
are like,
well, we thought it was good. That was going to include the interview thing too.
right. That's what I'm going through the replies for, because they're like, yeah, but it's also talking about the Q&A, and like someone said, no, the entire runtime for that is 5 hours, like 5.5 hours, give or take. So
Dams.
if it's not an hour and a half, don't kill me. I got it off Twitter. All right, is Twitter reliable? Probably not, but
That'd be
Well,
tight.
I don't know that video
That'd be-
Vader came out on Twitter.
If it was an hour and a half, then
dude,
they have
would,
plenty of time to do everything.
bro, it would be perfect because I don't have work that day, dude. It'd be amazing.
Neither do I. I'm on
Bro,
vacation from work.
Dude, you could take 6 minutes out of an hour and a half just showing
Wait, you don't have work?
Obi-Wan
Drive down.
back on Tatooine.
What's up?
So you don't have work? Drive down. Cody will be here.
I would, dude.
What's the current
But
run time?
I have to run Cody's stream.
The runtime total?
I mean, we can run it from my computer.
The runtime
Wait,
total
what's-
for the entire show. They're saying that because they're doing like an exclusive
5.5?
like shit, like showing in like Q&A in like Canada for like certain theaters, whatever. And they said the whole runtime for that is like 5.5 hours,
Well, we've
showing the
got to be
entire
close-
series.
we've
It's
got to
got to
be-
be. It's got to
We've
be.
got to be close to 4.5 now. 5 nearly.
Mm-hmm.
We added it up the other day, and it was supposed to be like an hour each of the last episodes. But since now
Right.
that last one was only like 40 something, if it adds up for this one to be an hour and a half now that the last episode was shorter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if it is truly an hour and a half, which listen, got me
I
excited.
think it could be.
Yeah, I think it could be, but I'm not
think it
like
could
going to
be.
go in.
'Cause
and be
we
like,
got-
Yo,
as
we're
a-
going to get an hour and a half.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I'm going
we
to kind
won't
of keep
know.
it low just because they're like, hey, guess what? 20 minutes. And it's just like, what the fuck?
We got 3.8 hours so far in 5 episodes.
Then
Right.
that
So, yeah. There we
worked.
go. Hour and a half.
That might be it, dude.
because
might be
if
it.
it is an hour and a half, that does give time for a Q&A afterwards. That works, bro.
Damn.
That works.
Did you hear that some theaters in the States are showing next Wednesday parts 1 through 5 and then part 6?
No,
I totally
that's only
go.
in Canada. I thought.
Canada. It's Canada.
Or is that Canada only? I seen something
well-
apparently it was in the States as well.
No, I've been looking.
I was looking as well, just in case. That'd be
Yeah, dude,
killer.
Sam's going to fly in, bro, just to watch Kenobi.
Dude, you can.
in the theater.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna fly in. That's it. Just fly in.
We could all cram into my apartment.
Just cram in, man.
Facts, dude.
I'll just get a bunch of blow-up mattresses. It'll be
I
good.
get Jesse's spare bedroom though. I already called it.
I could bring one.
Well, we got to order some Kit Kats though from Canada. We're gonna do all that.
I'll fucking bring
Dude,
them.
I've been craving those Kit
It's
Kats.
been a
for the
minute.
past-
I bought like 4 bags. Like I went through like 4 or 5 bags, and I just stopped buying them. I should buy another one.
Let's see how much they are right now.
That's good. Yeah, let's go look. Dude.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
order.
If I had the cash, I would book a flight right now to Florida
Do
for
it up,
like
bro.
3 days.
Do it up. Now, let's see. Amazon.
Oh snap, dude!
What?
I just saw someone do parallels of Vader and Ahsoka.
Hmm.
like Vader from this episode where he's looking out and they're going through hyperspace, and the next picture over is Ahsoka going through hyperspace. Oh, dude, it's poetry.
I forgot about that actually. I actually forgot. Full on forgot about that.
All right, Kit Kat's coming Monday.
$11.
He said Kit Kats are coming.
They'll be here
Mine
Monday.
will be here. Yep, same. No, mine's Sunday though.
Oh, fuck you. What's up, Elvis?
Hey, Elvis, where'd you go?
I'm having troubles, dude.
It's all good, man. It's all good. I think we're nearly at the conclusion. I'm
You didn't even know you left.
I'm so upset because I've been working every Wednesday.
You should turn on your
Echo cancellation.
echo cancellation. Yeah.
Who, me?
No,
you're good.
Elvis. He's doing it.
Yeah, he was having some audio issues.
Some technical difficulties.
It wasn't bad, but
Yeah, I've got 3 days of work left. I'm off work for like nearly a month.
Nice.
So I actually get to watch a Kenobi.
Is that paid?
Yep.
Oh snap, dude! Cold.
Because our contract ends at the end of September, they're forcing us to
That's
take
cool.
all of our fucking holiday hours. Oh, look who it is. The moderator shows up.
is he the
Love
mod?
Cole.
Yeah, Cole's a mod. Yeah, Cole's actually the mod for the whole channel.
That's dope.
He doesn't know it, but I made him mod like, what,
Yeah, it was
3
when he
weeks
made
ago?
that $100 donation.
When he super chatted, yeah, I was
Yeah,
like, you're a mod, that's it.
I remember that. I was here.
Yep. So,
Oh my god.
Cole has the power to kick anyone out of my channel.
Even me?
He's got the power to kick out anyone, man. He's a moderator.
Damns.
This summer, Cole Weathers, the moderator.
Cold weather.
Damn, your moderator's showing up late, dude. Fired.
I know, right? God almighty, man. Oh, shit.
See ya, Jesse.
All hail the moderator.
The grand moderator.
One question before you all go. Any advice on buying my first saber?
Oh,
Can
you
I
found the
jump
right
on
bunch
that?
of people to have
Yeah, I just
advice
want to
on that.
say that I just got a Padawan's Outpost lightsaber because I want to test out a Xenopixel, and I am thoroughly impressed with. I mean, I'm a Profi person, but I am thoroughly impressed with everything you can do on it.
You just tagged me in that story, dude. It ain't last until the next stream.
No.
It's going down that Monday night, dude. Guarantee.
All right, so I'm gonna order 2.
Yeah, we should probably order another one for.
I would say go for Xeno. Whereabouts are you based, dude? Are you based in Europe? Are you based in the US? Whereabouts are you based? Let me know, because I can help you out with a discount.
A discount.
A discount.
What was it? Absolute 5? Is that what it is?
I heard about this company, Ultra Sabers. They got some cool stuff.
Oh, don't fucking Elvis.
Dude,
Don't
yeah, don't do it.
poison this guy's mind.
What about DX?
No, that- yeah,
there
no,
I feel like I
I
froze
went-
up right when I said that.
I went with DX, and my
Oh, you
saber was
did?
great. I did, and I never held it in my hands. I'm just kidding. I never did it.
UK based,
No
right?
way.
Padawan out.
Padawan, yeah,
Yeah.
I would.
And then I'll type my discount code into the comments for you.
I'll whop
It's-
them 5
It's great.
first.
I want to personalize as much as I can.
Ugh.
Yeah, so Xeno.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as you can, Profi,
There-
but
Mhm.
you ain't ready. I'll tell you that right now.
No,
No.
yeah. So I
I mean, you could force yourself to be ready because I mean, back then there was only Profi. You know, that's all we
Yeah.
could do for.
Back then, for me, it was force effects.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like when Smooth Swing first came out,
Yeah,
you had to
yeah.
do Profi. It was, I mean,
Yep.
there was Teensy, but it was the same thing. And then
But I
CFX
got-
came out, and I was like, oh, this is easier.
I definitely recommend Xeno.
And then Golden
just because
Harvest.
You get all the bells and whistles, but you know you don't have to learn.
Yeah.
it's a great way to, so if you think that you're going to get into it and maybe go into CFX in the future, go into Profi in the future, this is literally, I cannot wait to actually put the review for this together because I am thoroughly impressed.
Oh, you
But
already
it's
got it.
literally, Yeah, dude. I ordered it like a Monday and I got it the following Wednesday. It came from the UK, and my blade came in a few days later. But it's
Damn.
literally a great way to start before you dip your feet into something harder.
Yeah.
Especially with
it's
I got my
difficult.
first Profi in March and I wasn't ready. Yep.
Exactly.
I put it down for like 6 months and then decided I wanted to upgrade my blade, and I had to rewatch my how-to video just to relearn how to fucking do it. It's that
Dude, I've had to do that so many times.
Well, now I have this Romans, and it's freaking OS 6, and I honestly haven't even looked into.
How do you feel about it? How does it make you feel?
Like I've been violated a little bit.
How's that Darksaber right there? You got the installed one, didn't you?
I did.
I'm still waiting on mine.
Dude, this sucker is heavy. I know when you did your unboxing, you said how heavy it was.
Yeah,
and this mother is heavy.
I'm getting CFX though, so I'm.
What's heavier, this or the Anti-Flex? I haven't tested it out yet.
Cool. I'll do your sound menu for Golden Harvest.
I'm gonna assume the Anti-Flex because the Anti-Flex feels heavy as hell, and mine's empty. So like.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't have my Darksaber right now because I sent it to Benji. He's installing it. So the only reference I have is my Ray Episode 9 Yellow.
Oh, I remember you said
that one's very heavy too.
Yeah.
But I think the Anti-Flex still beats it.
Hey Sam, if you're in OS 6, can you go back down?
Yeah.
You can. That's something I don't know, and I actually kind of want to do.
I don't know if you could. You'll just have to redo it with like 5.8 or 5.9 or whatever. Like,
I kind of want to go back down to 5.9.
Yeah, you could do that.
Especially just adding fonts is way easier. And I've started your video.
Yeah.
And then
it's a long one.
Yeah,
basically,
and then the new puppy just added it in at me.
The 5.9 styles are now compatible with 6.7.
Oh, okay.
You're on 6.7 already? God.
Yeah. See, that's the thing is I'm happy with 5.9 because I know how to do everything.
Yo,
they do. They do. What is this? I think things like blade styles and stuff.
So you've got 6 blade styles. You've got 9 ignition styles, I think, now as well. Sound options, bunch of fonts. You can also add custom sound fonts. So if you want to go,
I'm pretty sure you get like 15 fonts. You get a shit ton of fonts for it.
No, it's like
on the board. There's like
it's a ton. It's a ton. And like I said, I was so shocked how much you can put on this.
Give me that Obi over, please, man.
I was waiting on you. Say please.
I always say please. What are you doing? You're wrecking the whole place.
No.
So this is the Xeno. This is an Obi Wan Xeno.
Volume high.
So basically, standard blade. Hold the button down for 2 seconds. Release. You got a pulse blade as well, so might not see this one on camera because it's very subtle.
The only thing I don't like about Xeno is it makes sound when you rotate it.
The new update, the 8th update.
Yeah, mine does that.
The new update completely kills that.
Okay.
But I haven't.
Because that's not a thing on Profi and CFX and shit. They added another access for sound where it shouldn't be there.
So these are just some of the blade styles that you get with it. I'm not going to demo the unstable because it's like a fucking strobe light. So
oh my god!
Epilepsy warning.
I was chatting with you that day and I was going blind.
This is the new cracked blade. So it's got these little white flickers through it.
Yeah, I can kind of see it. Yeah. Like rain.
That one. Kind of,
like
yeah.
A rain blade? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. It's like
very similar to that.
Just have no name.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Jesse, you're gonna love the Darksaber when it's
Yeah, I'm getting CFX, so I'm really gonna love it.
Speaking of that, I still need that quote from you too.
Yeah. Oh, we were gonna do it. Yeah, dude, I was so busy today.
I yield. It's yours.
I yield.
Yeah, this thing's fucking heavy.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yo.
what you want?
Not ready to start learning effect.
Yeah,
You're
so
gonna
if
get it
not-
on the on the Xenopix. You're gonna get the effects with it anyways.
Oh, Paulie.
There he is.
Fashionably late.
Rhode Island time. Come on now.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yep.
Yes.
What'd you say? No, I'm just kidding.
Gentlemen, it is so good to see your faces.
How are you, sir?
I'm well, man. I'm sorry I'm so late, man. I
You
just
better be.
stuff we're dealing with. But yeah, so I assume you guys have already gotten to the goodies.
Oh, we're already
yeah.
done.
Oh, we haven't started yet.
Dude, wow. So what was obviously you all loved it.
No, yeah.
Liar. You're such a fucking
I
liar.
just feel like fucking with you right now, dude. I'm sorry. Everything you say,
glad. I feel like they totally. I wasn't feeling so hot about the last episode, and they totally redeemed everything with that. I thought it was fantastic. So,
What was your favorite part?
Oof.
honestly, seeing Vader at the end, seeing him fucking raw the way he should be with a little bit of Force Unleashed action.
That was very hype.
Oh man. Oh wow,
I feel like
I
we're
mean,
I
getting
would
like,
say if anybody's gonna have that power, it should be him.
dude.
I feel like we're
just
getting like little like snips of like the Force Unleashed. So like this, him pulling
agreed.
the ship down, and then the
Dude.
last episode with Obi Wan in the dark, and for the Force Unleashed 2. So like we're getting a little snippets of you know little
And-
What's up,
callbacks
peanut butter?
to
And
that.
in,
It's pretty
it almost looked like it was in full throttle moving forward, and he was still holding it, bringing it down to the ground. I was like, and then when he rips the fucking door off, I was like, oh, this is amazing. And that's the way he should have been seen. Am I right, Carter? Is that the way Vader needs to be seen?
especially at that age, yeah. Like he's in his prime right now. He
Oh, yeah,
needs
totally.
to be savage like he has been and super powerful.
Like let's be honest, how many times in the episode did you do this?
Yeah.
Quite a
Or
few,
are you
I
doing?
think.
Or you're sitting there like. You know what I mean?
And then oh wow. Yeah, shit. My Saber Trios came today, which was amazing. I just
Prove
opened
it.
the boxes and
Prove
I
it.
You gonna show him?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sam,
I'm
prove it.
gonna get him. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back.
Here you go, Jason.
How's the sound?
I don't want
I
to
mean,
take.
I mean, here, but no, for you, like, how is
Oh
it?
great! Oh
Yeah.
fuck! I fucking love it.
Considering it's like sideways speaker on the inside. Yeah, I mean, it's angled
Yeah, and
or
it's
whatever.
weird because so okay, let me see if I can get it out now.
Chassis come
there
out
is-
on that one.
Yeah,
That's the
but
core
there is,
installed one, right?
yeah, and actually actually pretty. Their chassis is cool because you know the little
It's
on the
closed,
actual-
right?
The hilt has all those lines on there.
Mhm.
The chassis has that too. Let's see.
The profit board's like closed in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it's like screwed in with this. Yeah,
that looks
pretty
very
cool.
nice, honestly.
Let's see.
Go get the baby.
I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera.
And
Oh, I think-
your button lights up. That's nice.
Yep. I don't know if you can see how it. So there's a little.
Yeah, you could take that out.
Yeah, a little tiny Phillips. Just 2 little screws, and it takes a little flat thing out, and it's perfectly fine. It vents out a lot better with that.
Yeah, so you did take it out.
Yeah, I did, and I put it in a little baggie and kept it back in the box.
Yeah.
And then like the chassis, it's nice, dude.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
And it's great, and I got you to the button too. I probably wouldn't.
How does the button look? Does the button light up?
Yeah, the actual button, and there's the.
How? I'm
let's
curious
see.
how that works because we can't find anything that'll do that.
Her to wield the Darksaber.
You know what you should do? You should take a picture
I will.
or take a video of it and send it to Benji
Come say hi.
of it turned off and then turned on
Say hi. Kyle.
because we're trying to find like so the switch itself is an LED.
Come on. Up.
Yeah, so think about it as like a button.
Who's a
And
good
on the
boy?
sides right there are the LEDs just on this locate, just on both sides. It looks like it's one light because it's so damn bright,
Yeah.
but it's 2 little tiny ones.
Okay.
Oh. Elvis, you've got devices not connected. Oh no, there we go.
Poor Elvis.
Here's the channel mascot.
That's a dog.
that's a dog, dude.
Got the dough.
Hello.
I remember when Ezra was born. You're like, that's a baby, dude.
You made that thing, dude.
Oh man,
I came out of you.
So what did you get, Paul? Get the Vectra through, dude.
I did.
Nice.
I did. I just got the brush. I ordered this back in in February, but I ordered it at the exact same time as my
Oh,
my
Cole,
Senza.
what's up, dude? Send it to Benji, please.
Whoa, that 22 sounds
Bro,
great.
it's
The Vectra is the best sounding.
I gotta tell you,
Trio.
so that's
I still have the
Vectra.
28 one, but yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
The Senzi, dude.
dude, look at the
Oh, you got it etched. Damn.
Shit.
yeah,
Wait a
but
second.
look, check it out. Check this out. Ready?
Wait a second,
There's
Paul, wait a
my
second,
fucking
wait a second.
logo.
Hell yeah. That's
I think
dope.
I'm the only one who does not even have. Yeah, I don't have one of those either.
You don't have a saber trail?
No, every time I was gonna
Dude.
buy one this year when they open, and that's when I bought it.
You know they
a
open
ton
up
of
again
shit.
soon, right?
June
Oh,
24th,
that looks
right?
killer,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, so this says Island Jedi along the bottom, and then they literally did like a really
love you, Cole.
nice. Let's see if you can see that here.
Let me send this to.
Really nice
Palm
palm
tree.
trees,
Yeah.
ocean and sun, and then they literally.
Sweet.
I mean, and then the OLED screen is just amazing. And you know something when you. It's amazing. I gotta tell you, this is the grip on this. I love the grip on the Vectra, but on the Senza, it's like. Now, don't get me wrong. Spinning with this would probably end up chewing a hole in your hand.
So wait, you like the Senza more than the Vectra?
Honestly,
How's the sound between the two?
here, you know what? Let me actually.
Yeah, which one sound? We won't be able to tell, but to you, which one sounds better?
I sent it to you and Benji.
Tight.
The Vectra.
The Vectra does? Wow. Okay.
I think so. I mean, like, so
I have a
need
Vectra
to-
still. That was my first one.
I still need to fully charge this, but like, you know what's dope about the OLED screen that they have? When you actually cycle through stuff,
Sound bank selection.
It sounds beefy.
it literally has
Yeah.
the name of everything.
Yep. Yeah, I like that. Here now, hear me out. Take the Vectra, switch the pommels.
Say that again.
Switch the pommels.
No.
Yep.
So it's funny because I had all my Saber Trios out when these came, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Like the speaker's
think-
still amazing, but
I
the
think that
pommel
Vectra
makes
pommel-
such a difference. Oh my god!
I think the Vectra pommel is magic.
Let me see. Hold on.
I'm so happy I got the 28mm speaker with the Vectra, but I was so intrigued when everyone was getting
Yeah,
22s.
mine's still the 28.
Yo, and you want to know something? That looks fucking dope.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Extends it. Is it making a difference at all, or? Probably depends on the font too.
Has Saber Trio updated their fonts for CFX?
If they haven't yet, they will on this run. They might have on the last one. I forget.
The metal on the acid etched is so, like, it's so substantial. Like, I feel like it's stronger than. Oh crap! I gotta put the pommel back on there. I like. Why you got to do that to me, Jesse? Man, now I really like the way that this actually looks.
I mean,
With
well,
the
no,
Vectra
I'm just
pommel
saying.
on
Does it sound better? Like,
Yeah.
is it
Yeah, it does.
with the Vectra?
It does because it resonates through the sides rather than just coming straight out the bottom.
Yeah.
So, like, even when I ignite it, here, look.
Because the
Sound
opening is
selection.
totally open, isn't it? The Vectra doesn't have a.
It's too much. It's almost too much. Like,
Yeah. I could tell how bassy it is
yeah, super
compared to your
bass.
voice. Oh wow, yeah.
It looks fantastic. I mean, really fucking amazing. Wow. I gotta tell you, this really exceeded my expectations. Wow. And they actually ended up sending it to me with the shrouds separate, like in a little packet. So like it was literally just a Senza. So I actually got to feel the Senza without the shrouds on it, and it's really long with the shrouds, man. Shit, it's beautiful. So you know what the trick, Chris, to getting the Saber Trio? You log in like a week before, and you log into your account, and then you pick like if you have any accessories that you want or anything like that. I literally just dropped like a charger, like an extra charger or a tassel or some shit in there, and then literally when the site goes down and comes back up, you're already logged in, your PayPal's preloaded, all of your accessories are in the thing, and then you just and that's how I was able to snag 2 of them at the same time. But still a pain in the ass. The fact that they sell out in like 80 seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it this year.
By the way,
I have 4 screens in front of me. My wife wakes up early and she sits there on my account and buys one while I buy the other. She's awesome.
Paul,
yeah.
Paul, were those your threads squeaking?
Yeah.
Dude, I got you. Hold on.
There you
Help
go.
me out, bro. Carter, you got me, dog.
Bro. How's the tip though?
The custom saber shop, dude.
Yeah, it's bent like all the other ones.
Super lube.
Super Lube custom
Let me
saber
write that
shop,
down.
dude. It's like 25 cents. Cheap. Yeah, dude. Rub a little bit of this on your threads, dude.
Talking about bent tips and super lube, guys.
So speaking of which, did I ever show you guys this?
I'm not looking.
No, I never showed you guys this.
Oh,
No,
Is that a moon?
It's
it's a space station.
That's no
it's a
move.
space station.
That's
Oh,
Grinder's
shit.
fault.
Is that a grinder?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Like the website?
It's awesome.
No, dude.
No.
No, dude. No.
Oh, I mean, listen, we're talking about grinder. We're talking about lube. It could be.
Can it be both? Can it be both?
It very
All
well
sweating.
could be at this point.
Yo, I never even considered like taking a pummel off of one and putting it on the other.
Yeah. Not all of
vectors-
them are interchangeable, but most of them. Like,
Yeah, but I gotta tell you, this
just depends on
design
the
and the
saber.
way they machined this, like even the base is so perfect.
What's up, Brian?
yeah.
Like
That lube was fit conveniently in a back pocket. Or a back door. Got him.
the
I
blade
got 'em.
plugs for these are so long too.
Yeah, I got.
Oh, that's super long.
Super
got
long,
the-
dude. And it's amazing because, like, when I tell you, out of all the other sabers that I have, the Senza, the Vectra, the Aaron's also amazing, but like the Vulcan and the Vectra, it's so. I mean, there's zero blade wobble of any kind. I mean, it's perfect.
Is it tight? The
Yeah,
blade.
yeah, very.
One thing I love
Very
about
tight, Chris.
Vectra
Snug.
is The blade depth on it is literally about 3 inches. It's
Yeah,
like that. It's
Easily.
great.
I mean, that's.
Well, this is interesting because I got the new blade plug that came for the Solo Guard, and it's a little. Because it asks you when you're ordering a blade plug, it'll ask you what hilt it's for. If it's for the Vulcan, the Vectra,
Yeah, because look,
Air,
see the
you know?
difference?
Yeah, there's
Right?
different
So, like
lengths.
this is Vectra and this is Senza, and then the Aaron is like half of this depth. So, but man,
The
they
shipping
really
for the Switch costs more than the Switch.
their sanding on the outside of the polycarbonate is amazing. Like they do such an amazing job with this.
We can't hear you, Elvis. There you go.
Again, Elvis. Was it the same problem that I had last week? Remember when my mic wasn't working? Maybe you click on the settings down below. Mine was that the input was different. I had it was to my headphones versus.
Goddamn piece of shit.
See,
There
I knew
we
it.
go. It's back.
What'd
What's
you
up, Elvis?
You know what's funny though is unplugging my Ethernet cable is when I finally started able to see you guys. Now I'm on Wi-Fi and now like my browser's working. So
That's
weird.
strange, man. Well, I didn't get any saber trios this week, but I got a Star Killer.
That new Star
Yeah,
Killer,
I'm
like
waiting
the one
for
that
that.
John has, Collector's Outpost, the LGT one, right?
Yeah.
No. I'm sorry. That's the one you got from Black Star. Sorry.
That's
yeah.
Corbin.
Yeah.
I'm telling the V1, Corband's V1 is way better than the V2. The V2's ass. But
So that one doesn't have any copper on it either, huh?
No.
no. But the V3 looks almost identical to the V1. I think they made the right adjustments to make it really
I'm
good.
thinking about getting the V3.
Yeah, dude. I think don't even consider the V2. I mean, I hate to say it. I don't like talking shit about no one stuff, but
I don't
when I
think,
got it, I
think
was like,
it's available anymore on Corban.
no.
Where are they selling them? Corban?
They're
Yeah,
selling the V3 on Corbans, but I don't think.
I think
V2
pre-orders still right. The pre-orders are still for
Yeah,
V3.
it's still pre-order.
I remember I bought
get it in weather.
I bought the V2, and then I think like a week later, they 7 Chambers like announced theirs, so I ended up buying both, and then I ended up selling the V2 like the day I got it.
Man, that Star Killer's dope.
Fire it up, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
And you get the wires too, right? The wires inside around the crystal. Yeah. And the chamber
the
add-on
wires
from,
around the
Deep Wires.
crystal make those lightsabers. Like that detail on the inner chamber. Carter, who makes that super lube again, dude?
The custom set.
KY.
I'll put it in private.
That'd be awesome, man. Thank you.
We were going to do some running accent LEDs up inside the sides here, but Ryan had the metal crystal metal chamber add-on.
Yeah, that one's on Shapewear. That's the propagator. No, I think
don't
it's the
know.
propagator, right?
It might be the
'Cause
propagator.
I bought that same one too for mine.
So, but when you put that on, you don't have any space for kind of any like 5 or 8 pixel strips in the sides. So there was a little sacrifice made there. So, but no, it's friggin' awesome. I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm assuming I could get a glass eye for this and take this part off. I don't know. Maybe.
It just
It's a small thread. It's not what's it called? I forgot.
Boom. Switch is on its way to Benji.
What section is it in?
Oh, you found it?
Yep. It's on Saber Bay.
Okay.
Cole found it.
Cole finds lots of good stuff.
I just put in private chat for you. Right there, super lube. Get your super lube, dude.
Thank
Super
you.
lube.
Appreciate it.
Get your super lube, man. It's great, dude. I was using it on my Revan. Because my Revan was super squeaky. Now it's just...
So is this V3? I'm still on this. Sorry, sorry.
What's V3? What?
Star Killer?
SK Apprentice, yeah.
Oh,
So-
I have no idea.
Is this the best Star Killer that you can get right now? Because I mean, I thought was it 7 Chambers?
I
I thought it was
Seven Chambers has
Seven Chambers.
Seven Chambers has a really good one, but I don't know
Yeah.
if they still have it in stock.
I think theirs is the most accurate to the game,
Mm-hmm.
but obviously there's better ones. You know what I'm saying? Like more beautiful looking sabers. Yeah, I mean the more custom ones.
Yeah,
But I think if you want
this is
something
the
like 100%
Seven
accurate
Chambers
to the
one?
game, the Seven
Except it
Chambers
doesn't
one,
have that thin part here.
Well, it's not supposed to.
No. Yeah. So this is
Yeah.
the one I have.
Yeah.
Is that the SKIG?
Yeah.
Look at that. Everyone's showing off their Star Killers, dude. Check out my Revan.
Dude, that's sick.
What's the wrap?
Looks good,
I just
man.
got added cover tech to it, and then it will be ready to install. Ready.
Send it over to Jeremy. I'll put the
No,
cover
dude,
tech
I'm-
on for you.
Oh yeah, put the cover tech on.
In that video,
Yeah,
he was
dude,
like,
don't-
"Nah, I ain't doing it." Like, damn.
Yeah, dude, and
What'd Cole
just,
say?
just had to make me even more nervous. Be like, yo, dude, Jeremy doesn't even want to do it. Are you sure you up for this, dog?
Yeah.
Here's one, guys. NeoPixel blades and how strong they are. I always say I wouldn't.
I would
duel.
never. I
Ask-
would never
ask
duel.
Seabass.
Would never duel
Seabass
with them.
says he beats the shit out of him. He literally, he's in, what's that thing he's in called?
Saber Guild?
Saber Legion? Saber Guild? Yeah, they use NeoPixel blades. The heavy grade.
I mean, it's heavy grade.
Think about it this way. Think about it like this. If it breaks, just buy a new one.
Yeah, true. I always say to people I wouldn't recommend it, but I think LGTs, the ones that come as standard, are heavy grade as well. So, I just
And
try
they're
and
cheap.
cover my butt though and say I wouldn't
How much is an
recommend
LGT blade?
it. Like $80.
Yeah. Compared to like old school, the regular hollow blades, they're what, like 30? So it's like, you might like, I mean, yeah, it's $50 more, I guess, but it's a NeoPixel. You can duel with it.
How's that Obi Wan coming, homie?
What?
I said, Elvis, how's your Obi Wan coming, bro?
I think I got it, dude. Like,
Yeah?
a couple people responded to
I
my
definitely
story
don't have
saying,
it.
"I think you're doing it right." And
Yeah, dude.
I even sent the video to Stony Magnum, and I was like, "Dude, tell me, is this right? It doesn't feel right." And he's like, "You're doing it right, dude."
That's how you know you're doing it right, because it doesn't
good.
feel right.
Right.
Send it to Stoney, man. If he tells you you're doing it right, you're doing it right. Ooh.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
whole
I
back
would
to
say
front
that's
move.
accurate.
That like you need the muscle memory built up or something. It feels awkward.
I gotta start practicing mine too. That's the only reason why I actually bought Padawan up, was just so it's nice and easy to hold.
That's a great one for doing it as well.
My Revan.
Where can
Dude,
you
I can
get
already
that?
tell, bro. Revan Hill, just any Revan Hill is.
I feel like that, yeah. Even with that grip's gonna give you more grip too.
Dude, oh my gosh, it feels amazing. And I also kind of weathered the cover tech a little bit, just a little. You probably can't tell.
Nice.
See, for a first attempt at weathering, dude, you really did knock it out of the park.
Oh, you really did.
Well, the grip. That's why.
Oh, yeah, except for this part, because I did mess up. That's why I had to put the leather wrap. But the leather wrap,
That's probably
it
for the
looked a lot
best.
better.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
for
man.
the
I
best.
thought that looked like a really nice scorch mark, if not a blast.
Yeah, it had a nice. Yeah, it looked alright, but I'd rather it not. I'd rather it be.
It's
kinda
probably
light.
a lot more comfortable now.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my gosh, yeah, you're right. It is. Like just holding it like this is just amazing.
And I mean, Carter's got serious balls to, I'm going to weather my first saber. What are you going to weather? Oh, a KR.
No,
Oh, what?
like, how do you make that decision? Like, which one am I going to weather?
I just because like my end goal with the whole Revan project is I want to wait for KR to do the Jedi one. I'm gonna do the same thing to the Jedi one, and then I'm gonna have a whole cosplay for it. That's why I'm putting a
Gonna
cover
wrap
tech
it?
on it. Yeah. Huh?
I said you're gonna wrap the Jedi one.
No, I'm not gonna wrap it, dude. That one's actually gonna be like even more weathered than this because like my thought process with it is that he has the Jedi one for longer, so it's just like that's probably been through more
Older.
battles than his.
Yeah, he
than
fought the
his-
Mandalorian Wars, the Jedi one.
Right, you're exactly, dude. So like
Damn.
that one, I don't mind there being like insanely scorch marks or like
Yep.
whatever like that. Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
it's just gonna be sick looking. But like the reason why I'm trying to add a cover,
You know
tech
them damn Mandalorians like they're flamethrowers.
is, dude.
right?
Yes, bro. Yes.
Wait, this.
Carter totally
You're
buys
giving
it.
You're giving me more ideas for it, dude. I love it.
There's this one guy, one
Heart on
Mando I
fire.
follow on Instagram, and he's got this like, and you guys probably follow him, but he's got this. It's like a holographic shield on one of his forearms that spins and like lights up and shit. It looks amazing. If I can find it, I'll send it over to you guys. It's really freaking cool. I've never seen anything like it.
No diggity.
Hey Sam, when are you gonna do your review for your Star Killer?
I shat myself there. You're so loud. I was like, whoa. That week's down the line. I've got the Flexino and the Ray Flexino this week. Next week, I should have, hopefully, Grand Inquisitor and Dark Ray.
Damn.
Damn. You got money.
Going
No.
hard, bro.
I twisted someone's arm. So,
That Grand Inquisitor is the Rebels one.
yeah.
It's different in the Obi show.
Yeah.
Is this what you're trying to do inside until you didn't have enough room?
Yeah, that's what I was kind of going for a little bit. but with the chamber add-on, there was just no space for it behind it. So
I get my training remote tomorrow.
oh, nice.
Yes. I think I'm probably the most excited to see that out of anybody. I'm really stoked to see that, dude.
Yeah, hope it's nice. Hope it's worth it.
Yeah, right. And hope the box comes nice and pristine with the.
Yeah, it's supposed to come with like one of those master replica style cases too.
That would be amazing. That's really cool.
Nice, man.
See,
Got a
when
Cantono coming this
for
week,
you,
too.
Yeah, when does that come? I haven't checked the thing yet.
see, when all of you guys actually get something arrive and you say it's going to be there tomorrow, it actually shows up tomorrow. These two sabers were at the freight forwarder for like 10 days before they flew them down to my island. So I had to wait almost an extra 2 weeks after they had already been delivered, and it's crazy.
So, are you an island boy?
I am.
Are you an
I really
island
am.
boy? Just trying to make
Speaking
it.
of which, I mean, obviously, Tim, you're the transition king. You are.
Let's be specific. I'm the self-appointed cosplay transition king of YouTube.
There you go. Fair enough.
YouTube.
Fair enough. But and at the same time, I commend you, sir. Chris, your most recent. Well done. Well done. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
It really was nice.
I literally it took me 2 days to plan out how I was gonna do it, and then
Was someone was obviously holding that camera when you were putting in the choke. You want to know my secret? I was like, it'd be amazing if that camera moves. Oh, he did it! He did it! It was good. It was good. Really well done.
He was just using the Force.
I use the Force. Yes, he said.
Of course.
Yeah, use the Force.
Yeah. No.
Use the Force.
I had ask my girlfriend to help me with it. It's funny because even like when I told her about this the other day, when I film reviews or anything, I never do it when she's home. To me, it's kind of weird.
I want you to know something. So I've been having the same issue because my wife and I are never apart. Right?
Yeah,
Ever.
It's weird. Like I would never do it when she's home, and so it was kind of weird for me to do it right in front of her. And so I had it on a tripod, I had it on a ring light, and I had to do everything. And so we did the whole cut, and then the second one was I told her when I put my hand out, all I need to do is just grab the tripod and shake it left to right, just nice and little, like nothing crazy. And that's when we got it perfectly the way I wanted. And then as I would lift up, she had to lift and then angle forward because I didn't want to get the top of my ceiling. Nor
Dude, she's a keeper.
Oh, she was great, and it worked out perfect. And so then as soon as I did it and I loved it, I was like, "It's great." Shit, what am I gonna do now? That was just one. I was like, and I was so that I think when I finished it, immediately after I finished it and edited it, is when I messaged Tim. I told him I was just like, I hope you're proud of me with this one.
Nice, dude.
And then I posted it.
Nice. And Tim, are you married? Do you have girlfriend, wife?
Yeah, no, married for 25 years.
Holy, wow, you're super.
She don't hold the camera for him though.
No.
She'll buckle my shoulder bells for me, but that's about the only. That's the extent of what she'll do.
Oh, Carter
I can't get those on by myself, so.
Carter will spit it out. I saw that.
I never have problems with partners. Well said, Cole. Well said.
And on that note, gentlemen, it's 2 a.m. I'm gonna have to wrap it up.
Yo, check out these Obis, dude. I got a new one right here, man.
The one in your right hand, dude?
Yeah, dude. Which one? This one?
Yeah, it's so dope. Both of those.
Yeah,
all
dude,
of you do any of you not have an Obi hilt? Because I don't.
I have two.
I have two right now.
And I think I might sell one of them.
Yeah, you have two. And Sam, you definitely
About
have
to get a third.
I've got two. I've got LGT and a high ground.
Guys.
I have episode 1/2, and I have episode 2, both 89. And
Oh,
then
are you
I'm
the only
getting-
one with no Obi Wan hilt?
Yeah, we're gonna have to rectify that shit.
And I'm getting
dude.
the iron.
I close on that house on Friday, which is gonna be great.
Romans.
I might
Yeah,
sell.
I'm gonna buy 20 more
sabers.
sabers.
House, I buy a saber.
Jesse, I might sell my Romans, the one I just got.
The Roman props.
You're gonna sell a Roman?
I have two of them. This is the one from the series, and the other one's episode 3.
When I first met Jeremy, I asked him what
The
his
grips are different, so yeah, sell it.
when I asked Jeremy Puckett what his favorite saber was, and he said the Roman MK1. I think it was. That's the same one that you have in your hand, right?
No, this is
MK1's
technically
the episode 4.
They called this one the Inception MK1 mashup.
Nice.
Because essentially all it is an elite, and then they just changed the emitter, and the emitter is from episode 4. You know what? I love this one. I actually really like it. The only issue is I have so many projects. I don't see myself installing it anytime soon.
Got it.
Somebody will buy it.
I think so.
I cannot even tell you guys how excited I am to like photograph this and videotape it.
Dude, I got a mechanical slider that just came in. It's carbon fiber.
Yeah?
It just came in like right before the stream started, so I can film some B-roll with it.
Sam wants to end the stream.
All right,
Yeah.
Sam, love you, bro. Thank you. I'm so sorry I was late, guys.
Hey,
Paul, don't hang
have to
up.
leave. You don't have to leave. You did that last time.
I won't.
Yeah, you let him end the stream.
In
and
fact,
Sam, are you eating
Albert
Cheetos?
spoke to me. He's like, "We're all laughing at you." I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Because you bounce, and there's usually an after party. You just hang up." So cool.
Sam,
I did
thank you
too.
so
I was
much.
like, we are
Yeah.
literally laughing at you. Like,
Oh, yeah,
right.
and then I want to ask you guys about these Tri-Cree LED NeoPixel pucks.
Get one.
yeah,
Guys,
Sony
thank
just did a
you so
video
much
on one.
for your time this week. Same time next week for the finale.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Sam, for hosting as usual.
Yeah,
Have an
gonna be
awesome
good.
week, everyone. And may the force be with you all.